Slurped it up, my G's. I won't be long today because I've got a busy day today with teaching and I've got to try and get to the gym in a moment. But I just wanted to drop in quickly, say hi, say a big thank you as well to everyone who wrote on yesterday's video about my little walk and talk about healthy living and sobriety and all that. I really was inspired by reading all of your feedback and your comments. So thank you very much, everyone who wrote on that video. I really appreciate you guys. And I just was making a little vital base this morning. So there he is, same old artifact with another vital base. How many more are you going to do? And they're going to go forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Vital forever and ever and ever. I made this base called Uncouth. I wanted to share a little sound design tip, which is something that I do a lot to help me create cool bases nice and easily and quickly. Here is what it sounds like in the beat. It's kind of taking over. It's quite powerful. I probably need to do some mix down work, but on its own, it sounds like this. It's really nice and fat, and it's got a lot of character. And just the way that I sometimes design patches that I wanted to share with you guys is I'll sometimes, before I actually start making the sound, I'll just slap on the distortion and the chorus like at the beginning, like all the way. So what I've done here is I've basically just started the patch, turned the soft clipping up on the distortion all the way to the top, and then I've turned the chorus on as well, like almost halfway. And as soon as you've done that, you know, you've got a sine wave, which a low sub bass, like instantly sounds like this. Then I've just messed everything up because I pressed compare by accident, but just by slapping on full distortion on a sine wave and then loads of chorus, you've almost got like a massive, like powerful foghorn bass straight away. And I love that about Vital, how easy it is to get that sound just with one sine wave. And so the next thing is then literally just to add in another sine wave with a different pitch to create a movement. So that's all you got to do. It's so easy. So I've done this one here a bit lower, and I've fine-tuned it a bit, and I've put unison on this one to create a nice wobble. I thought I wanted to get a bit of high end in as well, and I got a sample pack. I don't know if it's on my website or my Patreon somewhere. I'd made like a noise pack where you can just have like different types of sort of white noise to throw into Vital. And there's this one here. It's just nice to have a little bit of high end in with the sine wave, and it's all the rhythm is kind of going along with the rhythm, because all the rhythm kind of happens like due to the distortion anyway, so it's kind of following along nice and easily. I just wanted to refine the sound a bit with like some subtle filtering, just like not too much. A little low pass there, and then a little phaser positive on the whole thing, just about 40%. And I use the colouring compressor to add in a bit of high end. It's almost a little bit too much, I would say, perhaps. That could be a bit better. And then I just EQ'd up a little bit of air into the sound and boosted the low mids a little bit. A tiny bit of flanging was applied because 5% makes it a bit like... I almost use the flanger as if I'm using a tape emulation. It applies a random kind of pitch harmonic into the sound. So it just makes things seem a bit more natural. And it's very uncouth, isn't it, the sound? I've called it Uncouth. That's it for today. I just wanted to basically come on, say hi, say thanks to you guys, as I mentioned, show you this little technique, and let you know if you want to use Vital forever and ever, like me, it's okay. You can do that. You can always make a new sound with it. That's why I love it. It's like the utility gain of the synths. Like, it's nothing special, but it gets the job done. And it's sometimes the best, most cases, the best sounds are the ones created with the basic shapes anyway, But thankfully, to the unlimited amount of different pitch movements you can apply and the different modulations you can apply, you can always get something new like that, So it is, although we get maybe bored of the idea of it, it actually has so many possibilities still, even in such a easy to use synth. So that's why I love it, because it's really easy. And yeah, that's it really for today. Just remember, if you're struggling to get a cool sound, feel free to just slam on the distortion 100%, turn the chorus right up before you start creating your sound, and then see what you can do with some saw waves and sine waves, and I guarantee you'll get some great results. Just, there's no rules in sound design. Once you've processed when you go to process the sound afterwards, you might want to do some treatment with your mid-side EQ and stuff like that. If you've made a really wide sound like this, you might want to put on a mid-side EQ and just check your low end and make sure it's not all too stereo down there. You'll tighten up the sound again and get a bit more power when you sort out. Make sure the bottom of the sound is mostly in mono. But yeah, don't have to go too much higher than 100. I don't really ever go too much higher than that, because you can have a lot of stereo in this area still. It's fine. So anyway, thank you again, my G's, for all of your love on the channel. Really appreciate it. I'll try and get another video up this weekend at some point. But yeah, busy day today. Speak to you guys soon. Much love.